Very good, boy. No, I didn't know. I was ready to prepare to wait. Look at that, boy.
Oh, that's right.
I know it looks like I just won a horse race, but still. Listen, they don't give these out. Remember I told you a sad story about field days for little preschool and 1st through 5th grade. Remember when we were little, field day? They don't give, everybody gets a ribbon now.
Okay.
So it's when you do the sack, remember the sack race with the entire leg together or whatever, or the sack? If you win it, it don't matter. Everybody gets a ribbon. For that, it's that participation thing.
You know what? There should be a movement of the poor kids that don't get acknowledged for winning. Like I feel bad for those kids more so than I do for the kids not winning.
I know.
Cause I lied, cheated, lost friends,
know,
did everything
boy.
I could, got on the juice, trained extra hours. And you mean to tell me they do everything? Now, don't get me wrong. That's
when we carry.
That's not very liberal and leftist of me to say that.
Allegedly, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But remember, even carrying the egg on the spoon. Remember, had that old timey race.
Yeah.
Just a lot of fun times. Oh, the famous tug of war where you win it. But now it doesn't matter if your egg falls off or you make it to the completion. Everybody from now on.
See, here's what I feel. This is what I feel. I say to I understand both sides of the feelings. Mm-hmm. I don't know why we're doing this off air. But this is non-wrestling. This is non-wrestling. My thought, my philosophy is you just give award for first place.
I like that.
Because there's less awards.
Yes.
Because no matter what you do, much like college football.
Yes.
If you're going to have 4 teams make it to the playoffs, somebody's going to make an argument for 6, 8. All those things, then everything else is diminished, and then and bowls are diminished. So let's just have if you're first, you're last.
I agree.
So that way, the person who won, they get acknowledged.
They're
done. Good. That's it. So there's only one prize,
that's good.
And it's a lot cheaper.
Well, that's good. Well, we got to bring a little bit of that up. Oh, we got it. Don't edit that.
Because when you get second or third, somebody's like, well, so and so had it. Then there's more of a group mentality.
Yes, I love that.
But if the one person is shown like this person is special, then that person feels special, and then everybody's got to push towards number one.
I think so too. Because this is good stuff. Let's get on.
Let's get on the air.
Oh, we got it. Oh, boy, that's good, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dad Who Don't Work, You Wrestle. You hear the claps. You know what time it is, George. How was your weekend?
Bullet. What a special treat for our great fans that may have sit down and tuned in a little bit earlier than the official start time and got a little behind the scene. It was one of them Easter egg gimmicks that's in like the video games.
Or Easter eggs that you put on a spoon in your raceway.
Oh, I love that, Bullet. I love that. But great topic here. We never know what the heck we're going to talk about. Half time, it never makes sense. Most time it don't make sense. But just as everybody knows, the topic tonight, just right off the bat, was this great ribbon, reminded me of my school, and Bullet reminded us of our school elementary years. Famous, you look for it towards in the end of the year every year was the famous field day, the big field day where they had
not Phil.
Field, yeah, exactly.
Not Phil.
Yeah, where they had several events, many events.
Not Phil Mickelson Day either.
No. And in between flirting with the little redheaded girl, you had a competition where you tried to show off many events. My favorite, of course, you had the egg gimmick. You had the sack race. You had to tie the leg together, Bullet. Mm-hmm. Remember the wheelbarrow one where I'd pick your legs up almost like a reverse Boston crab, if you will.
Are you talking about the AWA wrestling camp with Iron Sheik and Ricky Steamboat?
Yeah.
It sounds like that's what you're talking about. Where they get on their shoulders and they run up flights of stairs, and then you stretch some guy.
Oh, I love that, Bullet.
Are you sure you're not talking about the same thing?
Yeah.
You might be mending all that together.
I think it's the same thing.
Maybe.
But we just got on a quick topic real quick about, and I love your opinion, where everybody nowadays, every kid, win or lose, even if you don't even run the race, you get an award.
They give it to one person.
I love that.
Because when you give it to 2 or 3, there's going to be still some people left out. Well, what about this so and so and so? Just give it to one person.
That's exactly right.
They're the winner. If you're not first, you're last, and everybody has it. So now we're all got that drive to push towards it. And then also too, there's not this group against the losers.
That's exactly right. And I think that, you may not have got it from him, but our great historian, Ricky Bobby, actually quoted that, if you're not first, you're last.
Exactly.
Okay? And I do love that, because honestly, as a little kid, what gives you the incentive to run hard in this race if you think, man, I can just hang back and catch the draft, from the corner, from the
listen,
turn 8, and so I'm still getting
I've been in many races where there's 8 people in it and they give prizes out for 6. So I've been many races like that, and I was one of the 2.
Oh,
Trust me, when you do that is not productive as well.
No.
So I think if we just eliminate there being a group of winners, let's just have one winner.
I totally agree. That's very good. So fans, parents, you don't have to thank us. We're here to help you raise your children. If they're in our hands, they're in very good hands. But off of that note, we took care of that. But what a great week we all had. A great event there with AML. Had a great match. I want to give a special hats off to our Stan Lane, Caleb Conley, him and PJ Black. Were unbelievable. They did some. It was just good. Well, and to get me to stop to watch wrestling at a wrestling show is just an award in itself. You need a ribbon in itself. So anyway, just thank everybody that came out. Big success with the book. Bullet, thank everybody. This coming Saturday, I'm very happy to announce, Bullet, a Saturday morning in Morganton. Now listen to this, Bullet. At the same rec center that we do big time wrestling is the Morganton Comic Con in the same building that we
downstairs.
Well, no, up. I think instead of the ring, it's just going to be very wrestling-ish comic tables inside the arena, which I will be there as a guest with Dad. You Don't Work, You Wrestle. The book will be there. Of course, the show that night in Drexel for Jason Freeman, NAWA. He uses a lot of our guys. Kind of neat to see how.
Oh, same building, not same day. Okay.
Oh yeah, same building. I'm sorry, Bill.
Don't scare me. Don't scare me like that, George.
I'm sorry, Bull.
You're putting in a logistical nightmare for me. All right. We're gonna do a Comic-Con and a wrestling show that same day. How are we gonna set the ring up with all these damn lines everywhere? Freaking me out.
Boy, man, you're alert.
Oh,
I'm trying to catch you.
I'm having a heart attack today.
Man, I tried to catch you, and you made you sharp. That's all I'm saying, boy. That burn it, man. The guy that does the impressions on Police Academy can't pull nothing over Bobcat Goldway's eyes. I'm just telling you that right now. I tried. No, I'm the guy on Police Academy. I love the guy that carried all the guns. I wish I could think of his name. Remember the one? Huckleberry. He's the one that had guns.
Tackleberry.
Yeah, Tackleberry. They just kept coming out. But anyway, so this week, of course, Saturday, Bullet, I will be at the Morganton Comic Con. Jason is actually doing that night in Drexel. I don't know how this is going to unfold. 2 rings.
Not well. I'm just going to throw that out there. Not well. If you don't know how it's going to go down, probably not well.
2 ring Bunkhouse Stampede Battle Royal. There are going to be 2 rings in this Drexel Community Center, and we're going to. It's going to be impressive to see if it happens. I don't know where the people. I think the people are going to have to sit in the other ring.
Closed circuit television.
So anyway, a lot going on, Bullet. I know you're fixing to get out of here in just a little bit, Bullet. I don't know if you saw it, but I did 2 years ago. I just shared that picture. You know how the memory thing comes up. Excuse me. I had thought that one great shot of us with our jackets in the ring, that particular night, I thought was from our Bluefield on the road segment, but. And it may have been, I don't know, but Facebook said it was that night in Albemarle. I think we took a picture, maybe a freight train event or something.
It was Freight Train and Dynamite versus you and me.
Oh, that's exactly right.
Team Daniel Work Your Wrestle.
Oh, man.
Versus $5 Wrestle.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, Bullet, great memory. 2 years, if you can believe it, Bullet. So, anyway, just thank everybody. The book's doing so good. I will keep you updated. If I can find a way, and I know this is very pre even say anything. But, of course, at the end of this month, the big, huge, their little thing called WrestleMania. But before that is the big WrestleCon extravaganza in Florida. Yep. I have never been. I'm really trying to stow away, hide, and I will keep our great fans updated. I'm really wanting to go, Bullet, and not spend a dime. That's the secret. So I'm going to be I'm going to grab my inner Kansas City working for Dusty Rhodes self and not spend a dime during that whole loop. So, Bullet, I may be calling on.
You're gonna be living that freaking lifestyle.
Oh yeah, Bullet, I'm telling you. So that is the goal. If I cannot go down, I've done put the fillers out. If I cannot make this whole loop, I will not put forth an effort. The whole object is not to spend a dime. Not to spend a dime. and I really think I'm laying some things out, Bullet, and it can be done. I did it back 40 years ago, Kansas City. I just got to dig deep, and I think I've got a ride, okay. Ride down there. Okay. I've got a place to stay, okay. And then I'm just hoping that there's going to be a few buffets, Bullet. But if not, remember my famous story, making a little bit of tomato soup out of ketchup from the free waitress at the Waffle House. It can be done. So I'll keep you updated. So a lot going on. It's amazing, Bull. After 40 years, that's what I got to look for. I mean, I'm getting excited about that.
How you can spend as little money as possible on WrestleMania weekend. The weekend where it's nothing about money.
No, boy, I know. And it may backfire, but what's going to give me the incentive is when I leave here, folks. I'm leaving here with no money. So if I get starving, I better sell a book. Okay, that's all I'm saying. What an incentive, Bullet. Now you may never hear from me again. I may be homeless on the streets of Florida. But what an incentive here at this point in my life, which I'm very excited about this, is to land in the middle of WrestleMania with no money in my pocket with a dream. Okay, and if I get hungry, I better sell a book. So anyway, we'll see how that works, Bullet. Okay. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. I'm excited about that time in my life, Bullet. So anyway, with all that, Bullet, I know you're getting ready to head out of here. You got a lot of convenient stuff going on.
Yeah, and then this weekend I am traveling up to the Northeast. I'm going to be wrestling in Waterbury, Connecticut this Friday, and from what I hear, I will be wrestling Ryback. Oh. It was only a matter of time before him and I locked horns.
I knew it was coming.
Actually, instead of more like locking horns, more like he ran me over. It was only a matter of time. Oh, yeah. I've done a very good job of avoiding it.
Yes.
But apparently all those injuries have healed up, and he's ready to start taking some more victims. I apparently am next. So,
folks, get ready. There is possibly another later on down the line, the best of DVD sets. Bullet, I'm going to tell you. It could be. Ryback may be on the next one. Who knows? Okay, so anyway, a lot of stuff going on. Idiot of the week, if you don't mind, Bullet. Okay, so much going on, folks. Two things real quick. I know we got to get out of here. I got some training to do here tonight. I want to give a little shout out. Here's the one thing I don't understand. This is not idiot of the bag stuff, but it's really starting to upset me. Here's the thing, Bullet, because you're there with me at the end of an event. When we go to take down the ring, we take down lights, we take down whatever, basically just reverse everything that we just did. And the one thing that's really getting on my nerves late, and it's happening a lot, it happened a lot Saturday night, is before it's all done, that famous line of people coming up to me saying, well, I guess I'll go. And that's not, I'm going to do some more research on that and start calling out some names, but it's our help coming up saying, well, I guess I got to go. Well, I guess I'm going to head to the house. But, we don't have to head to the house. You see where I'm getting at with this, Bullet? There's still a lot of work to be done. Now, I'm going to do a little research on that, but there's going to be a lot of idiots. We may have to even get a new bag on this, but I just don't understand the concept of that. There's still stuff that has to be done. Like, we do not have to go home. I mean, I guess, Bullet, we just want to hang out. No.
You're there to the duration, to last.
Oh, yeah. And that's why I don't understand. How's these guys...
Or why even, that's the thing, too. Here's the thing that initially pisses me off, and I'm sure this is why we're putting those people in the idiot bag.
Yes.
That they say, well, they come up to you and say, I guess we got to go.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just sneak out the back door.
Oh, no. That's the thing.
Just run away.
That's the thing.
Just run away.
That's exactly right.
Just run away and we can't find you.
That's exactly right.
I'll hate you if you come up and tell me, well, I gotta go.
That's exactly right.
I won't even notice you're gone.
That's
I'll be
exactly
so busy
right.
and so angry that where's all my help at?
Yeah. That's exactly
I just
right.
blindly don't even know where you are. And just sneak out the back door, guys.
And we've been hitting the head so many times. By the time we see you again, we done forgot that you left. So,
but if you come, walk up to us, lock eyes, grab our flesh, say your name again, and shake your hand, and say, I gotta head back to Knoxville,
that's exactly
Morgan,
right.
the town you live in.
That's exactly right.
And your zip code.
And most of the time, we have to put down a piece of ring to hug you or to shake your hand. That's a very good point, Bullet.
Just leave out the back door.
Just leave.
Just grab one piece, carry it out the door, and then keep going.
That's exactly right.
Just keep going.
That's exactly right.
That and the people that go like this on comebacks and waiting for the guy to turn around.
Oh my God!
If I saw that, if I turn around and saw a guy going like this, I just get in my car and leave. Much in the same sense, I'll carry a ring pole, set it down, grab my bag, and walk out. Just do that. As you
love
carry the
that.
pole, set that down, walk to your car.
I love that. Bullet, we are going to what a way I love that. That's exactly right. I think that's what aggravates me more than the actual leaving is them telling us that they've got to leave. Now,
That's the best option.
Oh yeah, and a side note to that is if me and you chose to do that, they would not be in an event. I mean, seriously, Bullet, you know that. If we just chose to throw our hands up, the ring would still be there. You know that, a lot of that. But anyway, so that's not really going to go in it back. One quick one, real quick. Of course, this past week, everybody knows my feud with the public school systems and how crazy things have got.
Okay.
For the last 4 years, I've been eating lunch, as you know, with Michaela. Every week, I have to go through the office.
Because your taxes pay for it.
Yes, they do, and I have to show. Every parent does. It's this way every week. I show my license. They scan it. I have to punch my name, my birth, my social security number, everything in this computer. Now, that's every week, Bullet, okay? 4 years I've been doing this. So if I'm like an axe murderer or like a psychopath, it probably should have come up. But anyway, this past Wednesday, me and Michaela, everybody knows I was sitting with the kids. The teacher stopped me from that because some parent complained. So they put me way over here in like the B section of a good wrestling event, I mean the nosebleed seats, with the parent table. So, Michaela would come and eat with me, no problem. She, for the last 3 months, has been having her little friend come and eat with us, okay? This past Wednesday, and this is why the whole school system, again, will go in an idiot bag that I was told from another teacher that I'm breaking the law. And this was in the middle of lunch, Bullet, believe it or not, in front of, not when lunch was over, they didn't pull me to the side as a parent, in front of Michaela and her little friend, I was told that I cannot have someone else's kid over at my table eating. And first I thought it was a joke. I mean, come on. And I am in a lunchroom with 400 kids.
Yeah.
2 police officers in security with guns in there. So I'm never like out of sight with Michaela and her little friend, which we have been doing for a while. So anyway, long story short, they told me that I'm breaking the law, and the teacher even said that it was brought to our attention. Now, Bullet, I'm okay till you say it was brought. I hate that. It was brought to my attention, and of course, by that time, in front of little Michaela, and they think that they did something wrong. That's what, Bullet, I'm living. And it's only for 15 minutes. Lunch only lasts. That's you getting that's going through the curtain.
Listen, if you want to get irreparable damage from George South, it takes a year at least.
Lord.
Trust me, it takes about a year, 6 months at the earliest.
Listen, that's 15 minutes by the time your music starts, through the curtain, getting the lunch tray, coming back, eating with your daughter, and finishing it and going out the door. That's 15 minutes. That's all you got in there. So anyway, naturally, when I went to the office and I asked just a simple question, who brought it to your attention? Well, we can't tell you that. So it had to be another parent stooging on me. So what I'm getting at here, Bullet, and then we're going to get off here real quick. For Michaela's little friend to come over and eat lunch with us, I have to, like I'm going to do this, I have to write this little girl's parents a letter asking, which that rules all that out because I hate adults. Why do you think I'm eating with 4th graders?
And kids, who knows, by the time you write that letter, they're going to be friends.
I'm telling you. Bullet, so
Michaela's like a popular girl. She may turn heel on Eddie Gilbert.
Exactly.
She may turn heel. She
may run over him.
Yeah.
Oh, Bullet. May run over him in the TV parking lot.
Wildfire Michaela South.
May come up from under the lunch table, Bullet, after being there all day.
Gonna run out, beat the crap out of Eddie Gilbert. Eddie Gilbert's gonna be bleeding on TV, saying they can't leave any time to be friends again. And then all of a sudden, as soon as Michaela turns her back, Eddie jumps her, and then they're not friends again.
You see, and then when all that happens, I have wasted my time. I'm not going to contact nobody's parents. I hate parents. That's the whole purpose of me eating with 4th graders. So, end result, as we calm down, as we throw the whole school system back into the idiot bag, is me and Michaela, once again, are back eating lunch by herself. Her little friend is back over there with the other kids. No logic at all. And the way I'm going to end this, Bullet, on a serious note, there is 2 police officers in this lunchroom at all times with gun in holster, So, like, if I don't even know. I even asked the principal. I said, "What is in y'all's mindset to even come up with this law? I mean, do you live in the gutter? You know what I'm saying? And where does it? Is your mind in the gutter?
What could you get away with?
I know. So, honestly, I mean,
at the end of the day, what damage?
Do they think I'm gonna kidnap the daughter? I mean, Lord, I got 5 kids and 4 grandbabies. I don't want another one. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point that I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I know it had to be another parent that stooged on me. So what I'm going to do here as we close out and get off this air is I told Michaela I'm going to keep the eye. It's one thing to pull me to the side after lunch, say, Mr. South, you're breaking the law again, but to do it in front of the kids. You know, and to not let us finish lunch. They sent that little girl off right then with her little peanut butter sandwich bullet going off into the wilderness. So anyway, what I'm saying here, boy, is I don't understand. I really don't. You hear about you want parents to support the kids and to love on the kids, but I'm not happy with the answer. I don't know how far this is going to go. The principal just basically threw me out of his office, and I didn't go to jail. But anyway. So my question is, we go off the air, bullet. Why am I showing you a proper ID every week for 4 years? Okay, nothing's changed. I didn't use my fake ID I used at Dixie Electric when I was 17. I used the real thing. So shouldn't I be thrown out of the system if I was a criminal? That's the thing. So anyway,
I guess you can't be a positive role model.
No, you can't. That's the thing.
You can't, there'd be no way that a Thomas Edison or a Nikola Tesla could interact. Like if you were a Nikola Tesla, there'd be no way that you could sit down, have a science conversation with that kid.
Oh no.
Unless you signed up.
It's a good thing we got electricity, because it wouldn't be discovered right now.
And all those scenes you see in the movie, like especially No Holds Barred, where Hulk Hogan's like in the park with all those kids around him.
Oh, that's done.
And then Zeus comes down. That's about as dated as people walking all the way to the gates of the airport. That's about as dated right now.
Very true. So we will put the whole school system into the idiot
person that brought it to their attention.
Yes, exactly. So, but what we want to do here to educate you is what we do here, and to bring it to your attention is
the second greatest book of all time, which is just as good as any grade school textbook, and is available at highspots.com. If you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, or if I even survive this weekend, make sure you follow me on Instagram at ManScoutManning and on Twitter at ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good show, boy. Thank you.
Long one, too.
Thank you. Oh, long one, bro. This is like Gunsmoke's final edition episode.
It might be. I don't know. I might be in traction next week.
Yeah, we have to split it and use 2 of them.